Merong... Wait. Yung 5 pinakamura. Pinakamahal.
Walang pa-irritate.
Wala. Dito na dati.
PS1. Napunta ka ba PS1? Ilan taong ka PS1?
6.
Napaglaro, Mario Kart siguro, no?
Hindi, isa.
Ano?
Crash Bandicoot.
Next na, Kaya nga, maano ka.
Lalo ngayon.
Play cake ka nga minsan sa YouTube, maghanap ka ng live.
Nakala mo, lalo.
Live, pag-upload mo pa
May nakaano ko yung record mo. Na-upload ko sa YouTube.
Ha?
Na-upload ko sa YouTube.
Ay, na-upload mo sa YouTube. May anak ka rin? May follower ka rin?
Oo, paunti-unti. Nakantay ko mag 1K para mo. May ads na yung ibang video ko.
Ha?
Kaso wala, di ko ma-convert kasi. Ayun, 33 subscribers.
Ang lag rin pa na to.
New stars emerge.
Pag
to
Valorant
inject a
naman,
youthful
sa TikTok naman
exuberance.
ako nagla-live.
The Denver Nuggets enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will
May
their
nag-invite
dominance
sa'yo
be
na parang
tested as they go
1v1.
up against the Mavericks?
Wala eh. Di
Pero
ba,
may
hindi
ganyan.
hirap.
Game 1
Kunyari,
of
character
the
niyang
NBA
ginawa.
playoffs.
May mga friend
Coming
naman
up
ako na
next.
taga-US na. Wari, nadako niya. Tapos nag-chat ko.
After a long journey through the regular
Everyone
season,
knew.
the playoffs have finally
Kailangan siya ng
arrived,
PS Plus
and we're
eh.
set
Mahal.
to bring you round 1 action from the
Parang
West
bibili ka ng
here on
card.
2K Sports.
Worth
Our game
3.5
tonight
sa buwan.
featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines.
Oo, kaso
Allie LaForce.
depende sa internet.
Now Dallas is
Pag
starting
wala,
out. They've got Jalen Duren, Mitchell out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's
Kung
Andrew Wiggins,
maganda yung internet.
and it's Walsh in at the
Na-try ko yun dati
And
sa
for Denver,
PS3.
Gordon and Jokic
Okay
together
naman,
in the middle.
kaso naglalag.
Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's
Nagagalit yung palaro ko.
Jalen taking a look at Denver. They had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can
First fight
happen
ka.
in the postseason.
Siya lang pwede mo
Ay,
ultimin.
hindi katulad sa random.
This season, MP
Siya lang
and his
pwede
team
mo.
have been
Talagang ano lang,
dominant
focus
at
lang sa
home.
isa.
MP
Kaya
and
talaga-
their fans have done a great job giving us home court advantage. It's a challenge for any
lahat kaya
team to come in here and play. NBA, they're hoping to carry this
Pero kung
success
ano,
into the postseason.
yung quick play lang.
You
Yung
could just hear his confidence in that. Thanks, Allie. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Greg.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
Clock at 2. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
first season ko to dito.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Dallas.
Pero first seated
Wiggins
kayo.
outside.
Sino nakatalo kayo?
Pass to Duren.
Marami din. Pero first ko.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. On
The easy
target
one
from
first.
range.
He's
Basic.
consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Predictable yun na.
Lakas ng
Jokic with a
pacer.
screen on Mitchell.
Sila pa rin.
Passes to Jokic. Nice start for him.
Sila
Taking
pa,
his
may
first
mga
shot.
player pa
He
rin.
is just an
Nagsashuffle
excellent
kasi.
pick and roll
Eh, paano
option.
lang siya
Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins.
Marap din na rin.
Duren against Jokic.
Kakagay. Pag may garan, kakagay mo kasi
Ball's
talaga.
knocked loose. Wiggins passes to Merrill. Another three for Dallas.
Well,
Yun
really
yung parang-
nice
yung
delivery
dynasty
from
rin niya.
Andrew
Yan.
Wiggins. We know he's a
Ito yung
gifted
dynasty. Ang
scorer,
yun
but
yung
that
dynasty.
will really smooth out his game.
Dynasty ng
Gordon with
karera.
a screen on Mitchell. Champ passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big
Sila
finish.
Jordan.
Well, not exactly
Meron team
one of
naman
those
pa rin sila.
big, burly
Meron siyang team,
power
di ba?
forwards,
Dynasty.
right? It depends on his
Hindi yung
leaping
sabay-
ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Gagawa ka ng
And it's
sarili
Mitchell.
mong
The
journey.
miss.
Boy,
Ito yung
a miss
dynasty
like
mo.
that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll, using size and quick thinking. Nice.
Kahit sa graphics yun.
Pass to Walsh. It's
Eh,
Merrill on
grabe
the wing.
graphics.
PM naman, PM.
Wiggins from long
Grabe
range.
graphics yun.
Another three for Dallas.
Hindi pa 4K yung TV.
So much for you on the
Ano lang
offensive
kung
end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pag 4K yan. Tapos,
To the wing, right side. Gordon with it. Here's Champ. 4-3. Duran with the rebound. Dallas leading by 3. Merrill with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Yung pinaka
Here's Champ.
relation point
Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Champ passes to Jokic. Here's Champ. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Merrill.
Pero evident mo, Raptors,
ano na, 3-way scorer. 3-way scorer.
talagang loob laman.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to
Ikaw din
Mitchell.
magpapalak. Pati yung mga tira.
Inside Porter. Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops
Bukas
in.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and coach put it simply. He said, quote, we just got to stay on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued and nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Separate the boys to the
And it's
man.
from distance, so knocking them down.
Pero kung hindi nawala yung Curry, kung pangin na baka mag-champion pa sa sayang, dangerous.
This game, a good deal of their points coming
Second.
directly off quality passes.
Ano ko eh?
No coverage that time.
And taking a
Clippers,
look at
Golden
this first
State.
half, they've just shown better shot
Kay
selection.
Kyrie.
And I think obviously
Yung
we see
dagger.
the execution
Yung
and the
bangungot.
willingness to make the next pass so
Yung
important.
ginawa ni Kyrie Irving na yun,
Well,
yung grand
use
slam
the
pa naman nila yun.
right to
Oo,
the cup. I
3-2.
love the aggressiveness.
Dallas leading by 7.
Trying second, yun.
Okay.
Wala si Lebron James. Kaya dagong si Lebron.
Jokic grabs the board.
Pag Rosal wala, ay Lebron yung bola.
Here's Champ.
Ano mo? Kung may
Inside.
kakayan ng si
Over Mitchell.
Kyrie na gawin yun,
Hits
hindi
the
na.
rim on the way in.
Hindi
And the
ka
punt
nito
is good.
Some contact won't disturb
Ay, so,
Jokic's motion much. He just powers right through.
Pwedeng scoring thing lang ka, pero it's not that.
Outside
It's not that.
Porter.
Ikaw.
There's the screen. There's the 3.
Sabi mo nga, di ba? Tama yan.
Rebounded by
Natin
Denver.
ng Kobe, Lebron, nato lang sa
Here's Champ.
standing ha. Ewan ko ba kung kailangan.
Pass to Jokic.
Ewan ko ba kung bakit pinag-debate pa yung Tagup Pupini.
And the skill set that Jokic
Wala pa naman
possesses,
eh.
arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops it first. A different look for Denver. Holmes, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for Strother.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Porter. And he drains the quick shot. Porter's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Ay, meron dyan sa ano, mailbox.
Pass to Ben. Here's Champ. Back to Jokic. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. Dallas leading by 5. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Brown, he's checked in for Jokic. And Dallas Dallas also making a switch. Merrill, he's checked in for Nora. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here he goes. Champ. Gafford grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Porter looks it over. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Champ. Shakes him. Pass to Brown. Got it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Porter from outside. Doesn't go that time. Nuggets trail by 5. 1:07 left in the first. Three-pointer Holmes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And the Mavericks making a change here. Timeout is called by Michael Malone. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the dunk by Duren.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Washington. Champ can't hit. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Duren. Out to the wing. Outside Porter. And here's Washington. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Washington. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Nora. And Mitchell subbed in for Washington. Mavericks trail by 4. Porter in the post. Anunoby covering. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Jokic. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass. A nice play.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Mavs. 7-point differential. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 30 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. For a star like him, though, I'm sure it felt like just another day at the office. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Champ. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1:27 left in the first half. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Mitchell's got 8.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Holmes is checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Merrill's checked in. Here's Champ. He's got 6. A minute 4 left in the first half of this game. Holmes, a screen on Mitchell. Clock at 4. Pass to Gordon. Here's Champ. Check by Mitchell. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's Merrill. Now here's Duren. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Champ. From downtown. The rebound by Wiggins.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And here's Duren. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get into space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times. An interesting post. And that's a wrap on half.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Mitchell. Jalen Duren out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Walsh in at the 4. Here's Champ. Into the lane. It's deflected. Merrill outside. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. Merrill's got 6.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Champ. Check by Mitchell. From the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The shot by Merrill, no good.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he sinks the 2nd. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Here's Champ. Give him 8. Jokic the screen. Champ passes to Jokic. Here's Champ. Hangs. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Duran the screen. Fires the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Mavericks pull it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And the dunk by Duran.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Champ. The Mavs get their last shot to go. The 3 ball knocks down the triple. Champ's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Pass to Walsh. There's a screen by Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 12 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Jokic. 17 points in the game. Oh, a really deep 3 that time. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Champ. 13 points in the game. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. And the dunk by Duran.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Dallas. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's Porter with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 3. Pass to Walsh. Wiggins outside. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walsh. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Wiggins, no good. Denver leading by 3. Champ passes to Gordon. Here's Champ. He's got 13. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Here's Champ. Pass to Brown. Here's Strawther. Fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got his 4th rebound in this one. For the Nuggets, Brown comes in for Jokic, and it's Holmes in for Gordon. Norris checked in for the Mavericks. Holland comes in for Merrill. Right side, Porter. Now here's Wiggins. Gafford the screen. Wiggins outside. 5 on the clock. For the lead. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Champ, picked by Holmes. Pass to Strawther to stop the run. Here's Brown from outside the arc. Drains the triple. Brown's got 9.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Outside Porter. Here's Holland. He's got 7. To the paint. It's tipped. .127 left to play in the third quarter here. Jam.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Porter. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Here's Champ. He's got 15. Pass to Holmes. Here's Champ. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holland with a rebound. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Gafford. Wiggins passes to Porter. Spins. Driving in. Converts after the nice spin. 17 points in the game.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Here's Champ. Pass to Brown. Picked by Holmes. Here's Champ. Hits the trifecta. Champ's got 12 points now in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Okogie comes in for Finney Smith. Pass to Okogie. Here's Nora over to the left wing. Here's Holland on the wing. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
We've got Christian Brown, and it's Holmes in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Brown. Here's Champ. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Out left to the wing. Strawther, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Here's Champ. Holmes, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Champ. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Champ passes to Jokic. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Mavericks trail by 4. And here's Porter outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Porter's got 11 in the second half.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
The floater.
Oh,
Champ can't hit.
come on.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room. And they take the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Champ passes to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Pass to Walsh. Porter a screen. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Anunoby comes in for Brown. And Dallas with a change here, too. Merrill, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Here's Wiggins. Now here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Wiggins down low. Working on Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And you see it right there. Wiggins excels at drawing contact. Getting to the free throw line is specialty.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Champ for 3. Drops in the 3. Champ's got 21 points in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Walsh. Back to Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Champ. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Champ. No good with the triple. Merrill with it. Outside Mitchell. Back to Merrill. Here's Walsh, right wing. Duren, pass to Mitchell. And it's Denver with a rebound. Champ's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a minute 59 left in the game. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Duren's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Duren. Now Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Tries a spin move. 16 feet out. And it's Denver with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Duren. Duren, the screen. And here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. Tries again. The basket and the foul. It's on Nikola Jokic.
He's been doing this for them all game. I mean, just staying alert and taking advantage of it.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Champ passes to Gordon. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Walsh to tie it up. Got a piece of it. And here are the Nuggets. Three-point lead. Here's Gordon. That shot, no good.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
No time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Jokic against Duran. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Duran drops them both. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And here's Duran for 3. It's not going to go for him, and so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's Denver with the W. And it all...
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. We really needed that one.